Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of October 2nd through the 8th. This is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising signs. So Cancer, for this reading, I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck along with the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Alright, and at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, I do have the Five of Wands. Alright, so just take caution with the Five of Wands. Fives can represent a more challenging energy. The Five of Wands can be anything from jealousy within the workplace to competition around you, petty arguments, not seeing eye to eye with someone. But it can be very petty, insignificant things, very petty arguments or conflicts that are taking place. Because I also have the Tower here in the spread, it could be a misunderstanding. It could be something very small that's blowing up to something more. So some of you need to take caution here. Pick and choose your battles. Don't add fuel to any fires. For other Cancers watching this, this could be an energy that you're working through right now, this Five of Wands, when I'm filming this. So some of you actually could be healing maybe a relationship or healing a particular matter, or just simply moving forward, because the overall energy is the Chariot, which does represent your sign, Cancer. But this is you very much in the driver's seat. This is you empowered, you're in control, you're in the driver's seat. Some of you are literally moving forward. You could be moving on, moving away from a challenging situation with the Five of Wands. With the Chariot, it also can represent you looking at two different paths. So some of you, you're in the driver's seat, and this week you could be making a decision. You could be figuring out exactly the direction that you want to go in. But the Chariot is also a card of victory. It's the ultimate victory card. So, you know, some of you could be coming through quite victorious with something, a challenging situation or a situation involving coworkers or some sort of jealousy. You know, whatever this is, you could be, you know, definitely coming out on top here when it comes to this matter. Travel could be in the cards for some of you. Your vehicle could be very significant this week. There could be some Cancers that you're maybe purchasing a new vehicle. But travel definitely could be significant for many of you. We're starting out with Strength. So Strength represents the sign of Leo. So maybe there's a Leo person that's significant here. We also have the Two of Cups. So some of you might be partnered with a Leo. Or maybe there was something going on with a Leo. Strength, though, is it's some of you, yes, maybe needing to be patient, but it's also you maybe definitely coming through more reserved, calm when it comes to a particular matter. This is you maybe really having to go within and rely upon that inner strength, and it's around a partnership, a relationship of some kind. So maybe there's been arguments, especially if you're a partner. There could have been little tiny arguments, lots of bickering going on, and so this is you having to really kind of maybe bite your tongue here with Strength and the Page of Swords, really having to stay calm and really be careful what you're saying with the Page of Swords. You know, so maybe a partner has been irritable, something like that, and to prevent, you know, something small blowing up to something more, for some of you, this is you really having to be strong, really having to bite your tongue. Watching your communication, definitely. Strength is going to play a big factor here this week for many of you. It's going to help you tremendously by being strong, by maybe acting calm, definitely, being patient, especially for those of you within a relationship, a love relationship, a business partnership, a family relationship, a friendship, any relationship here. Could be with a Leo, could be with a Scorpio, could be with an Aquarius, or an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Like I mentioned with the Tower, it can represent things blowing up, something small blowing up to something more. I think that that's completely preventable for many of you. The Tower can represent something happening suddenly. Basically stuff hitting the fan. For some of you it could be, but your communication is going to play a big role in that. So you can absolutely prevent this from happening. You're in the driver's seat. Remember that. You're the one who's in control. The Page of Swords is also someone who's very vigilant. You know, he's on guard. He's on the lookout. So as long as you stay calm and stay vigilant, some of you can absolutely prevent this from escalating. Now, the Tower can also represent, obviously, a very significant life change, but it also can represent a building. And because we have the Chariot here, there could be some Cancers that maybe you're moving house, you and your partner could be moving in together. You could be in the process of doing that right now. You and your partner have maybe had to be very patient. Maybe you're waiting on communication, waiting on news. With the Five of Wands here, it could be competition. You know, maybe you and your partner are trying to purchase a home, and every time you find a house that you like, you know, you're dealing with some competition perhaps. For some of you, a decision might be needed this week, definitely, with Judgment here as well. A judgment call, a decision might be needed for some of you. If this is about a house, if you find a home that you really like this week, Cancer, if you find a home, act on it. Obviously, take some time and think about it. Is this a home that you really want, or is this a move? Is this something you really want? Once you determine that, then you should act. Judgment can represent you hearing the call, taking action. The Queen of Swords here, signing those documents, getting those papers signed for some of you. For other Cancers, you might have like a legal matter that's ongoing. This Queen of Swords could be even your attorney that's communicating with you. With the Star here, with the Star and Judgment, there's a lot of healing energy here in this spread. So that's why I mentioned earlier with this Five of Wands, it could be an energy that you're working through right now. Maybe even a friendship has ended, or you've had like some sort of disagreement with someone. This could be you actually giving this person a second chance, or healing that relationship here with Judgment. It can represent second chances, recovery, renewal. So some of you are healing, some of you are maybe giving someone a second chance. Maybe it was something petty and it blew up to something, you know, something bigger. And this could be you, you know, maybe taking control here and initiating that, you know, that forgiveness or that second chance, giving it another go for some of you. There's a lot of emotional healing here, definitely. Yes, for a small number of you, this could be on the relationship front. You know, maybe you're deciding whether or not you want to give a partner, you want to give someone a second chance. But, you know, with the Queen of Swords, you know, she can be someone who's wounded. You know, she can be someone who now is emotionally detached. She's got her walls up. And then I also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is like my single independence card here. So some of you might be moving towards being single, being on your own, doing your own thing. And, you know, to be honest, maybe that's what you want with the Star here. With the Star and the Nine of Pentacles, for some of you, maybe this is exactly what you want. You want your freedom. This can always be a wish that's coming through as well. Especially for those Cancers that you have like a lawsuit pending. This can be a wish that's coming through, some healing that's coming through. Can be like a financial settlement for some of you that's coming through, because with the Nine of Pentacles, you know, she's in a good place. She's very comfortable financially. So for some of you, this is what you're moving towards. And with Judgment here, maybe you've had some financial difficulties, definitely, and this is you rising up from that, definitely. It's a very interesting spread. I think I've said that for quite a few of the other signs. It's a very interesting reading. It's very positive. For some of you, you will need to maybe watch what it is that you're saying. Definitely watch your communication. Pick and choose your battles. And then for some other Cancers, I think you're in a good place financially. And some of you are definitely healing. You're rising up from maybe a challenging time, or even maybe forgiving someone as well, or making that decision whether or not you want to give someone a second chance, or if this is like a friendship or even a family relationship, definitely maybe healing that relationship. But let's pull you an additional guidance card, additional guidance for Cancer for this upcoming week. There we go. Okay, very interesting. We have fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Very nice. So if you're a Cancer that has been wanting to get pregnant, definitely give it a go this week with this card. But also, it's a perfect time to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So if you're a business owner, expanding your business, maybe some of you are going to be starting a business. You could be a Cancer that is just coming up with a lot of ideas. You're making a lot of plans here this week. So this is beautiful. Okay, Cancer, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading by me, please check out northeasttarot.com. I wish you a wonderful week.